Hi friends, today we'll discuss about counterfeit currency report. Why should we submit CCR report? It should be submitted to Director Financial Intelligence as per Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. So, under this Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002, we have to submit counterfeit currency report. This should be submitted by all the banks and financial institutions to FIU. All cash transactions where forged or counterfeit Indian currency notes have been used as a genuine should be reported by the principal officer to FIU India immediately in the CCR format. So, principal officer will be every bank and financial institution. Organization has to designate one person. He'll act as a principal officer. He has to submit the CCR report to FIU. So, for your understanding, I given a sample details to be captured in CCR. Then, for example, you are from a bank or financial institution, name of the entity, name of the branch, which branch you have identified such currency, branch reference number, ID given by FIU, address, full details of the branch, pin code, email, STD. Then what are the details of the counterfeit currency? So which currency note you found fake? It may be 1500, 2000 or 20s, 10s. You have to enter all the. Then details of the detection, when this was detected. So date of the cash tendering, when it is submitted. So what is the total cash deposited, date of the detection, when such type of transaction detected, and what are the place where we have identified, whether we are identified across the cash counter or branch level or in currency chest or in other places. Have you lodged any police complaint? If yes, then FIR details, additional information. These details should be filled and sent to CCR. So details of the related persons, name of the tendering person, name of address, name of the account holder, account and card details if it is yes, use the card or bank account number, and signature, name and designation. Report. Every reporting entity is required to furnish details of all cash transactions where forged or counterfeit currency notes of bank notes have been used as genuine. So as a genuine, they want to use this currency as a genuine transaction. These transactions should be reported. These transactions should be reported to Director FIU. So we have already discussed. When not later than 7 days from the date of occurrence of such transaction. For example, today if you find such incident, within 7 days you have to intimate FIU, Director FIU. How to submit? Every reporting entity, it may be bank or financial institution. Every reporting entity branch must submit this form to Director FIU only through the principal officer designated under PMLA. So every institution, bank, they will appoint a principal officer. He has to submit the details to FIU. Principal officer designated by the entity. Entity may be bank or financial institution. Details of reporting branch. So mention name of the reporting entity. It is a bank or financial institution. Mention name of the reporting branch, which branch the incident was happened. Mention any unique number issued by the regular or it may be temporary code which was issued by the FIU. ID allotted by the FIU may be left blank if the same is not communicated by the FIU. PIN code should be valid. 6-digit numeric PIN code of the branch location should be entered. Details of the counterfeit currency. This section contains the details of counterfeit currency. Total value of the counterfeit currency should be matched with the total calculated value of denomination into number of pieces. So whatever the counterfeit currency you are entering, that should be tallied with the denominations into number of pieces. Details section. Mention the date which cash transaction was tendered. If available, date should be reported in YYYMMDD format. So I given one example for the 2nd May 2007. Mention the total cash tendered by the tender, including the counterfeit currency if available. For example, you find some 1000 rupees fake notes. Out of 1 lakh rupees, you have to mention 1 lakh, and what is the counterfeit currency amount also you have to mention. Details of related persons. So which person involved in the counterfeit currency, person who is tendered the counterfeit currency if available, name of the sole or first account holder whose account counterfeit currency was tendered, which account this amount was trying to deposit, and if you are having card or bank account number of the person who account counterfeit currency was tendered if available. The form should be signed by the officer at the branch or controlling office or head office. Details of deduction. Mention the date which cash was tendered. So this is already we have discussed. So, and what are the summary of CCR report? Details of the principal officer designated by the bank or financial institution. Name of the reporting entity, branch reference number, category of the entity, name of the principal officer, designation, address, full details of the branch or head office details, pin code. Then number of counterfeit currency reports are enclosed, because if you find some 5 reports from the different branches, all should be enclosed, and total value of counterfeit currency. If you find 5 such incidents, you have to add all the values and you have to enter here. How to submit? The principal officer should submit the summary along with the CCR received from the branch's location to the director FIU. So, in a bank or financial institution, principal officer will receive the such incidents from the branches. Those details will be forwarded to FIU. So, address of the FIU already I mentioned. Counterfeit currency reports can be filed either in manual or electronic mode. So, you can submit this report in manual or electronic mode. If your organization has a capacity to generate electronic mode, it is must you should submit in electronic mode only. So if you are submitting the manual format, summary of the counterfeit currency report and counterfeit report, this is early individual incidents received from the branches, then covering letter by the principal officer. These details should be sent to the FIU. So if it is electronic mode, then you have to submit the control file, branch file, transaction file. Control file will be having the organization details, branch file having the branch details, transaction file having the such transactions are identified. Thank you friends. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends also.